Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Things got a few minutes behind there while I was trying to set things up. So, anyway, this is Gen 608. We're back on the adventures of Fiona in the Stolen Lands, which I've called something else. I think we have everything under control here. Did do a little bit of inventory management to get myself back some stuff that I had left behind. I think everything's okay in here. I gotta check. It's been a week. Yeah, we've got people doing their jobs here. I have a lot of rank ups that everybody wants me to do, but don't really have the time to do it. I need to get rid of this somehow. Is there a project economy? He's giving me mountaineering. Recovery from the pestilence. What does that take? Oh, 60 days. Who can do that? It'd have to be Aram or Octavia, huh? I can't really do that right now. 60 game days is a long time. I need to get some rank ups too to get me more crisis points. So I have a lot of things I really should be doing, but I only have
Adventures can wait.
yeah, I know. So from the standpoint of the next curse comes in 224 days, so I have to get this chapter done in about 200 days. I do need to go talk to Jubilist. He's going to do whatever he's going to do, and I have to go talk to Irlene. Did I already do that? Oh, I have to go find her husband? Do I not have that? I guess I have to go do that yet. I thought I did that. Oh, did I sell those? If I sold those, I'm going to be very upset, but I don't think I would have. They would have come up as a special thing. Okay, well, I need to go rest, so let's go do that. Get that out of the way. If you've been missing out, last time I finally got to the event that shows that I am actually progressing my quest with Tristan to have him fall in love with me. This is done. Okay. I need to find Jubilist. So we need to talk to Jubilist before we go out. I never properly thanked you for your help at the inconsequent debates. I'm happy to do so now. I hope you don't think me entirely ungrateful. Why did you willingly suffer it? Jubilus locks his hands behind his back. Well, you see, I understand well what the bleaching is, what a fatal effect it has on gnomes. Those poor fellows were acting like that for no darker motive than desperation. Their foolish jokes allow them to live just a little bit longer. Do you see? I don't mind becoming the joke myself, for a while, of course, and not if my life was being threatened. It lets someone live a couple days longer. So you let them continue their prank to help them. That's a worthy act. Why don't you give me a lawful good one? Well, we'll go with the good. Stop, or you'll make me blush. Jubilus folds his hands over his chest with a contented look. All right, well, have you figured anything out about that, Rebel? The host's answer to your question about the Gnomies? Not quite, but I'm working on it. I'll certainly inform you of my findings. I must admit, such an answer is quite in the spirit of the Fae. It must lead somewhere, and I will find the trail. And just for those of you that weren't with me last time, Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th and 10. It will be easy to find if you read. Who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger? The second is 12 times in a dozen, and is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now, it's not yet time. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the two numbers together. When the moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere, find the one who will open the secret. Okay. Alright, so that's what you get to know about that. We talk about something else. We could go blah, 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 go through all this stuff. But we're just going to say I have to go now because we don't want to sit here and have me talking to Jubilus all day long. And we've completed the quest. We did get 1,200 experience points. Just moving us along, right along the way. We've got, what, 35, like 55,000 experience points to go, so it's going to be a while. Things take a little bit here, although they do, as you go through these, they do ramp up the experience point awards for things. I have a couple of things to sell him. You get 600 for that, 300 for that. Let's get a little bit of money, and then I need to go out to Erlene. I've already done to Erlene. I have to. There's some things I want to buy and sell here, so I want to go out here. I have to go to the main square because I have to go talk to the priest. There are some scrolls I want to get that I know I'm going to need because I know this chapter since I've played through this once before. So I can be prepared a little bit for what's going to come after me. And I want to sell some things. There's a couple things I want to get rid of. Mostly to this guy, to Verdal. Okay, in the armor business, I do not want the leather armor anymore. Leather armor is +1, 3 armor class, 10 arcane spell failure, and max dex 6, right? However, the padded +2 is the same thing, armor class, but only 5 arcane spell failure, and an 8 max dexterity, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And then of these weapons, I did not need the agile short sword, or the keen scimitar, or the falchions. What have you got for a short sword, dear? Yeah, +2. So you're fine with that one. Okay, so we can get rid of the short sword as well. This I want to give to one of the twins. So we're going to take that. Don't need anything from him. I am going to go spend some money with the priest. Why don't we do that inventory thing right now? Where's my girls? She has light crossbow +1, and she does not. So I'm going to say I needed to give somebody a light crossbow +1. And then I can go and sell this right back to him for a few bucks. Here. I get 100 for that. Okay. And then I need to go talk to Arsino. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Use the help of a cleric, because you've got scrolls that I want. This is what I want. I want some scrolls of Death Word. They're very expensive. I'm going to buy 5 of them because I already have 1 in my inventory. That lets me throw a Death Ward on top of everybody. I also want to get a couple of these. And I don't think I need healing ones. I think I have a fair amount of healing stuff, so I don't need that. Alright. I could use a scroll of heal. It's very expensive. Very expensive. It's just a little too expensive right now. Alright, I'm going to lose 5,100 here. Oh, I know what I need to do. Inventory again. Let's get out of here. I just saw this. I keep forgetting to do this. Inventory. Where are you, dude? Where's my dude? Hey, dude. My archer. Something I want to give you. Very nice arrows. Shock speed arrows. They deal 1d6 electrical damage on a hit, on top of his normal damage. And it also helps him possibly get criticals, so we go up against big monsters to turn that on to let him, you know, be able to do some serious damage. Do I have any, of his arrow things? No, I'm not seeing it. Arc, Cat's Grace, Piercing Scream. A Cat's Grace would give him a couple more things. Greater invisibility is for when I go visit what's her name, which I think I'm going to try and sneak in here before too long. Okay, I'm not seeing his spells. He's got H and A. H for Hurricane, Hold, Horrid, Inflict. Okay, so we do not have any Hurricane Bow scrolls. Was that her that? I don't think she has those. Let's check. No, I'm not seeing it. No Hurricane, no Aspect of the Falcon. So that's not her. Not her forte. Should we go talk to Zarcy? We don't talk to Zarcy very often. Let's go talk to Zarcy. I got this here scrolls. Yeah, show me your wares. What do you got? She doesn't have any of that. I don't think she has any Hurricane Bow either. Nope, she doesn't have any of those. I think I'm going to pick up these 2 scrolls of haste, because I can give those to Lindsay instead of her casting her full-blown haste. If it's going to be a small battle, she can use a scroll instead. Okay, then we're going to check on Hasuf. See if he has any Hurricane Bows. Be in here. Scroll of Bane. Old person, so he doesn't have any either. Does have a wand of haste. It's got 17 charges. Something to think about. Haste is the great equalizer. What the heck? Let's have it in the bucket in case we need it. Okay, so that's enough of that. I thought I had gone and found Ollie. Oh, that's if I had sold him by accident, I would have sold him to Hasuf. Nope, just dinosaur bones. You do need dinosaur bones for certain things. So I guess... Now, in my journal, it looks like I went and I... No idea where I was when the shows I was gone to the cleft near the Bannery southern border. So I guess I have to go down there. I thought I did this. Maybe I didn't. So we got to get down here. Gather together the troops. Alright, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. We're going to take Amiri, him, and my boyfriend. There we go. That's my standard A-list group. Oh, I suppose... I really should probably level up Aram. Well, we'll do that maybe at the end of the night, at the end of the session. Okay, so they said southern border cleft. Did I not go there? I thought I was there. That's where this was, right? Oh man, where did I leave those gems? Oh, I really hate it when I misplace things. I've been to these places. And I found the gems. Because I found Ollie. And I found the gems. Return the chest. Okay, it's checked off, so I did do that. Okay, never mind. So... So what am I waiting on for her? We did this. Returned the gemstones in a week. Okay, so I have to wait a few more days. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I wanted to go. This is all being taken care of. Varnhold vanishing. I guess we have to go head up this way. So we're going to head towards Varnhold, which is up here someplace. Right? That will take me one full day. I could go do some of these along the way. Go in a roundabout way and take care of these things. Waterlogged Layhan, Riverine Rise. And Rat No Kill. Why don't we take care of some of these along the way? Let's go do Rat No Kill. We're going to clean out some things along our way. Do you want to enter this location? Sure. Let's go blow this up. See what's in here. Rat No Kill, if I remember right, is going to have to deal with lots of... Is this werewolves or something? Okay.
I'm listening.
Yeah, we're going to have you do your... Where is it? Where's this spell? There it is. You do your thing. I have to do my thing. Oh, and we got to get you guys back in the right order. You're supposed to be at the back. I think, and I'm supposed to be here. Right? Does that get everybody lined up kind of right? Except that him and I should be switched. There we go. And then Lindsay, you go ahead and throw one of your heroisms on me. He puts his fang on his dog. Does his aspect of the falcon. And I think that's... Oh, and then he does a remove fear. Like, what am I missing? Alright, now we got everybody lined up. I can't remember if I'm supposed to go this way or the other way. Been a while since I've been here. Game-wise. I have been here before. In previous game.
I do what I
Look
must.
ahead.
Lindsay? 3 experience points.
Anything else? I wrote it like I saw it.
I'm off.
Dead person there. We're gonna have stuff coming after us here.
What's that?
Lindsay?
Applause, please.
And we get an ancient coin. Thank you. And then we have Lindsay do this one.
Applause, please.
I think there's another trap here yet.
This
Yep.
requires your attention.
And there's a door.
Anything else?
Yeah, there's more traps. If I remember right, there's more traps.
You see that?
Yep, see, I have to get rid of all the traps.
Applause, please. I see something. Applause, please. Anything else?
Can't remember if there was a trap down this way. I don't think there is, but I'm just going to check. Just to make sure, we got to worry about all the traps. Okay, we're done with traps. I think we're done with traps. Okay, let's go back up here. And then we got to cast a light on Amiri before we go in through the door so that she can see. Oop.
Look.
Everybody stop. Lindsay. One more trap.
Applause, please.
Oh, I didn't get any experience points for that one. All right, Lindsay, you
Anything
need
is
to
possible.
cast light on Amiri. She likes to run off into the dark. And we line everybody up, and in we go. There they are, were critters. Got a were-rat, we got a were-rat, and I think we have one that went invisible. Okay, so... Well, you can just come up here and attack him. So go beat him up. And trip him. Yay! Good, Akbo! Valerie, go hit this one.
Strike is one.
And you missed, because you needed a 2, and you rolled a 1. He's going to stand up and get bit again. And he's going to probably beat on the dome. Missed. Ekin. Well, she totally missed him, and he's coming up next, so
I grant you death.
that takes care of him. That takes care of him. Now there's still one out there. There's still one out there. I don't have like a see invisible with him, right? No, that's Lindsay. Okay. I'll go ahead and blow off my bless. I know there's one more out here. Lindsay, I think you have. Yes. So you're going to go ahead and sing. Instead of normally where I would cast a haste, you're going to cast that. So we can see where this guy might be. I'm pretty sure there's another guy out here. Amiri? Where is he? Where did he go? I got see invisible on. Where did he go? There he is. I found him. Fiona. I found him.
This will hurt.
What did he just cast on himself? Does he now have mirror image? Oh, he has displacement. Okay. Well. Tripped him. Val. You can't quite get there, but go ahead and run up here and get her on the other side of him. So if he stands up, we hit him. Ekin, it's displaced. You're not going to hit as well.
Cannot hide from me.
That's all it takes. Ta-da. We done it. It's got some magic armor on there and a headband. To see what that headband is. Some magical daggers. More magic stuff. Okay. And there's something in the boxes? Bunch of stuff. Oh, there's another one over here. A wand of shield. Okay. And that's all there is to this. It's not a really big bad fight for people. What am I doing? I'm moving it light. I don't understand why I have so much on. Oh, I wanted to check what that headband was. What was that headband? Vast intelligence +2. I don't have anybody that uses intelligence here. Dexterity +2. He's got on one that does strength and constitution. She has on one that does dexterity and constitution. She really should get one that's strength and constitution, shouldn't she? And she has on one that's just +2 strength. Just... Oh, strength and constitution. Okay. So yeah, and she's got on the swift boots so that she can keep up with Amiri. And yeah, +2 charisma, +2 intelligence. Nothing really new here. What was the armor? Oh, I got a bombardier's vest. Leather armor +2. It's a little better than the padded armor. And padded armor +1. Okay. I'm picking up some stuff to sell. Alright, let's get us out of here. And we'll travel on to the next space. As we come running down the hills. I find it funny that their pathing goes way around where the path actually is on the map. Okay, so we did something there. We're going to have to rest pretty soon here. See what kind of stuff we can do. So I'm going to go up to here. Very soon they're going to tell me that you want to rest. Riverine Rise. Let's go take care of Riverine Rise. Yes, Riverine Rise. Here we go. Okay.
Right here, my friend.
Throw up will remove fear here.
It's time to act.
Use a bark skin.
And Lindsay
Use
was
another
fine.
heroism. Here's your last one of these. And we'll go ahead and put on the hurricane bow. Let's go. We'll go to the left this time instead of the right. Do something different. Whoa, that was a lot of
I'm
nothing.
there.
Okay, well, that didn't do anything. Oh dear, water elementals. Gonna be some water elementals up here. Well, let's see if we're any good at against water elementals, shall we?
Running won't help you!
Probably goes first, right? Nope. Well, I don't think my acid arrows are gonna do much to it.
Nowhere to run.
Oh. Oh, that was fast. Acid arrow's actually working on it, huh? You'd think acid would get diluted by the water. There's a dead water elemental there, but I can't grab it. Nothing to take from a water elemental. There's a guy up here. And there's a snaky. Can I take the snake? I like my pets. Speaking
We
of
should
which,
move.
for some reason, I can't get them to stay out permanently. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've right-clicked on them and stuff, but it doesn't seem to matter. We'll see if it matters this time. So what does this guy have? It's 3 remove binduses, a thingy, and a couple of restoration lessers. It's not really useful. There's not a lot here. Alright, let's go out this way. I could just rest here, couldn't I? Why don't we do a rest here? That way I'll be able to get some camp dialogue in. We're just about at the point where we need to rest anyway. Make sure I get everybody set up in the right buckets. Yes, he's stealth, she's hunting, she cooks. Fish on a stick. I can do 1 because I'm running out of edible moss. What was the other one that would give us stuff? Was it Galt or Gout? I don't have... I need to get fowl. I need to get chickens. That's what I was trying to find, was chickens. I couldn't find chickens the other day. Alright, I need to find chickens. Well, fish on a stick, I can do 1 more. So I think I want to wait on that. Let's just go... What does 100 roast do for us? Temporary hit points. Temporary hit points. Plus 10 movement speed. I want to do that when I'm like on a map where I'm going to actually go in and do things. Just 1 bonus in saving throws. The one that I have a lot of this. Well, let's fix one of those. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's do a grilled cereal. I haven't done something weird like that. All right, here we go.
Who is this storyteller, I wonder? He's weird. An elf, but looks old. And he's blind. And he doesn't like to share stories. What a miser. So, who is he? The oldest elf in whole Galarian? Or an enchanted prince of Kyonin? Oh, maybe he's a god suffering a memory loss. I'm so excited. I won't be able to sleep tonight. Damn it.
Okay. Spoiler alert for those of you that haven't played it yet. Wrath of the Righteous will explain who the storyteller is. He has a whole story arc in that sequel, which is very, very interesting what his story arc is. So, not going to tell you about it, but it is an interesting thing. It's worth playing the game just to get that information. So he's one of the ones that repeats there. All right, we want to go here. We're going to go on a roundabout way to get where I'm going. I just want to clean up all these question marks because they're free experience points, essentially. Waterlogged lowland. If I remember right, this is a storybook one. Yep. We crossed the heath for a long time. No sight sprang up before our eyes, but by turns we discovered a verdant lowland with several near-about springs streaming down behind another hillside. And then in the distance, in the center of the land, among the bush, there stood a single dry tree, a true giant. Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw, clawing at the sky, but what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark humps. They were piled about the height of a man and scattered around in abundance. We're going to go explore the lowland. Further we trekked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heath grass gave way to moss, low-growing shrubs and ferns, then slowly sloshy puddles of stinking swamp water. Muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps and learned there were no real hills, but dugout dwellings. We moved through with great care towards the center of the lowland, and there the real swamp began. On the way toward the mysterious giant tree, we saw the foggy outline of another hut, this one much bigger and surrounded by small clay statues. More Nature 15. Tied together with a rope, we continued on our journey. We examined the surrounding dwellings. Inside the dugouts were frowsy and dark, darker than holes, and filled with absolute desolation. There was no windows in these mud walls, no furniture or other homely items except for the odd piece of tattered wicker. But every dwelling had a large hollow dug right in the center of the dirt floor like a fire pit, but taking up the greater part of the space. They were filled with standing water and reeked beyond description. We moved with great care towards the center of the lowland, and then the real swamp began. One big running around clay statues. We're going to do the lore nature. And we lost the rope, but gained 18 experience points. We walked slowly, carefully, choosing our way, keeping drier ground as much as possible. The further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist deep through the cattails. Frogs croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows flitted along the bottom. We often stumbled and lost our balance, but our trusty rope, with the aid of friends, saved us from being lost in the bog. Continue. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sudden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground, and a palace of sorts rose before our eyes, a spacious hut made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattail spikes, and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of huge ferns and primitive clay figurines. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, the tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at the firmament. Knowledge world. Lindsay can give me that. Carefully examine the clay figurines, trying to fathom who they might betray. Goggle eyes, flat heads with no necks, ears or chins, long, ugly long legs, unnaturally bent. These sculptures could only be the work of bogarts. Primitive, cruel bogart tribes that inhabited the swamps of Garund and Avestan since the olden days, pitiless to others and to each other. They were led by the darker instincts of their insane priest kings. They were known to grow young fry in the pools inside the houses. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, firm, steady. Thanks for a minute. We peek inside the hut. The palace was twice the height of other huts, and its entrance was wide enough that three could walk abreast. The walls were decorated. An unknown builder had scratched drawings in the clay while it was still wet. The faded scrawl depicted huge amphibians devouring smaller figures, some frog-headed, others not. 3 of the 4 rooms boasted large holes filled with water, just like the other dwellings, though there were steps descending into them, cut into the dirt. In the furthest room we found equipment decorating the walls. Leather armor, spears, clubs. To our surprise, a number of items were well preserved. The hut was clearly deserted, so we felt no shame in taking some of it with us. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we received a short sword, a leather armor, and gold coins of 137. We moved forward, seeing drawn to so near our goal. It was ever so lovely to walk once again along the well-trodden path. Our soaked clothes imagined being dry, and our mood was once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably with their juicy green leaves and shiny bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. Then the wind stopped blowing, and the thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a loud shout. Lindsay, who was watching our rear, pointed to a surging, crawling wall of green filling the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming to life. Its branches reached out with a soft swishing sound. Drops of sap oozed from their horns. Gleaming in the emerald dust, the path was disappearing. There was no way back, and the clear space ahead was closing. Mobility? We ran forward as fast as our legs could carry us, flying towards the closing passage. Strength. No, we'll do mobility. That's a guarantee. Mobility! So you get experience points for doing these things. As any experience I can tell you, sometimes you walk, sometimes you run. The branches snatched at our feet, backpacks and clothes, and the sprouts tangled at our feet, but we slipped their grasp. We were too quick. Continue. Finally, after what seemed like an endless trek, we came upon the gigantic dry tree, which turned out to be Treebeard and the Galarian, right? No. That had so intrigued us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut in its trunk. A huge horned three-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb. Almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half open, sharp-toothed with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corners of its mouth. Or religion? We tried to glean what sort of idol it might be. Gives me experience points. 18 experience points. There could be no doubt this was Gogunta, master of the Great Swamp and the Demon Abyss. But what is this? While we were examining the idol, a large, bright blue dragonfly came out of the hollow in the tree and sat invitingly on the very tip of one of our noses. It was so remarkably strange it didn't react to our movements and seemed quite content to remain where it sat. Chaotic evil! Grabbed the dragonfly, held it in front of her mouth. Oh gods, did she decide to eat it? I'm lawful good. I haven't done a lawful good thing in a long time. Clearly we could not leave such an obscenity unscathed. We drew our swords and slashed at the wooden face, and from it oozed black, sticky blood. We heard a great clap of thunder, and a thick fuzz rose from out of nowhere, the birds screaming furiously. More thunder soon followed, and with each strike the sky grew darker and darker. Soon we couldn't see the sun through the fog. The air shuddered again, but it was still thunder, or the creaky voice of the monstrous toad. Still our iron blades dug deep into the blood-soaked wood, and at last the idol was smashed into splinters. The fog cleared away, and silence descended. Suddenly we realized that every frog in the swamp had gone quiet. We turned almost with a sigh of relief and saw that the flesh-eating bush had withered away. Satisfied with the job well done, we returned to where we'd come from. 27 experience points, and we're done. If you want an amusing thing, grab the dragonfly and eat it. It's amusing, but there's nothing here. Okay. So we want to go up here. Oh, actually, we just want to go here. Because I want to connect up the roads. I like connecting up roads. I don't like unconnected roads. Alright, let's go up to this one. And we'll get into this one. The Endless Plains. This is another book one, isn't it? No, this one's here. Okay. Yeah, that note there about your kingdom is destroyed, the game is over, that's something to pay attention to. If you're playing this for the first time, I strongly suggest that you go on easy or undestructible kingdom, but do not let it do automatic kingdom because you miss out on some of the quests that your kingdom will generate for you. But if you go on easy or indestructible one, you can pretty much handle whatever they're going to throw at you. What am I going to do? I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. And she's going to cast this on her.
I'll take care of it.
Gonna do a birthskin. He's going to do an aspect of the falcon. He's going to put the fang on his dog. And then we're all going to get together. All of us together and move forward. So it looks like people or things are cadeti here. I can't remember what this one is. Yeah, we find dead people here. And then we'll find what made them dead. So we get coal. We can put coal in your stockings. This is Touch of Gracelessness, which isn't really worth anything. That's when you see cutscene down here. Yes, this is the Manticora. Don't like Manticora.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Don't like Manticora. I can only shoot once. So I've got to move and attack, but I will shoot him.
I aim true.
And do a little bit of damage to him. He's gonna go way back there. Lindsay's gonna go after him, so we can't do anything about that. So all she can do is run up here to be a shield. And she's gonna turn on her defensive stance so she can take a hit. I don't think I can get there and hit him, can I? Oh yes, I can. I can get down here and hit him.
Run.
Do 8 points of damage. Pupper, are you fast enough to get down here and bite him? Oh, you're not quite fast enough. Well, then I'll have you run around over on this side. Make a room for Amiri. Amiri, we're going to raid you up, because I think that gives you a little bit extra speed. And you can actually get down here and hit him with your dax. Hit him with your big axe. Now he's going to attack one of us. Probably Amiri or me, because we're the ones who did damage. Amiri did more damage. I'm going to bet it's Amiri. No, it's me. Okay. Lindsay. And just go ahead and sing. Tristan. Move up here, and can your bless reach everybody? Yeah. Well, not Ekin. You went a little too far, but okay. Ekin.
I good.
And we have a dead Manticore. And we skin him and take that. And then there's a guy here. Let me take his stuff. He has his belt too. Incredible dexterity plus 2. I think that's it for here.
In due time.
Just walk all around this place. There's another person the Manticore got. Oh yeah, he had a Scimitar +1, a Wand of Grease, rare roots, coal, and a lot of coal running around in this one. Don't know why they have coal, but they do.
Follow if you dare.
Now, the first time I came into this, I was doing the edges, and I came across the Manticore from here. Is when I saw him, and it was very hard to figure out how to fight him because it just didn't match up. Okay, and I need to go up here just to be complete. Get all the corners. Alright, and then you run down here and you just leave. That's all there really is to this, is a Manticore. Again, if you're, 3rd level or something, that's a tough fight. You end up using a lot of your resources. When you're double-digit level like we are, a single Manticore is not really all that tough. But it's a few free experience points, so that's why I do it. Travel down to here. Go down to here. Go up here. And we go into Two Rivers. This is the one that's a book, right? Nope. Two Rivers is not a book either. Okay. Well, we're going to have a problem here because I don't have a delay poison. Also, I've got to remove
Something
fear.
bothering you?
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious?
Weapons,
Lindsay the Great?
poisons. The art of killing is so
Indecisive.
diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Bogarts.
Done with waiting.
Their life ends here.
It's a Bogart against a wolf. Lindsay, go ahead and sing. What the heck? Let's haste us. We haven't been hasted in a long time.
Repent!
Strike.
There's more of them out here. Where are they? I can't remember where they come from. I think they come from up front. Alright, he's gonna kind of move into the middle. Just stay there. Amiri, you gotta move out here and see where you can find them. Can't remember where they come from. Maybe they come from behind us? I don't remember. They come from somewhere. Pupper. There's one. Go get him. Go get him. He stays down. There's more of them here somewhere. But I don't know where they're at. There's a wolf. Comes all the way to get the bard. 5-foot step away. And let's ear piercing scream him. Yes. She rolls well on ear piercing scream. It's very nasty. Alright, what's here? Skin him. Collect. Skin it. Collect. Lindsay?
Applause, please.
Because there's a pile of stuff in there. Scroll for Jithel. And just some money for me. Okay. I think that's pretty much all this one is. Go check out the corners. I don't think there was a... Oh! Stop us. That's right, we're supposed to run into more Bogart. Another Bogart.
Ah, a
Oh,
test of my abilities.
Go ahead and get off my shot first. Alright, well, you get to shoot anyway. Eh!
Cannot hide from me.
And there's more. There's a wolf up there. My wolf bigger than your wolf. Can I talk to the wolf? Can't talk to the wolf, huh?
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Ekin?
Nowhere to run.
I found something interesting.
Lindsay?
Anything else? Would you look at that?
Look ahead.
Yes, I see them everywhere. That's what Bogarts are known for. Many traps.
Applause, please. Applause, please.
Yeah, and then there's a box. Oh, we got a hurricane bow. Okay. And a short spear. So take all that.
This requires your attention.
Aha. Food. Not the kind of food I want. I want chickens. I want fowl. It's not giving me what I want. There's another wolf over there. Couple wolves this time. I can just get started.
To victory! Onwards!
I still can't get over here and hit him, huh? That's rude. I can get in front of that one. Now, Mary can't really get there. And Pupper can't get there. Should be close. Let's move up in case I need healing. Lindsay. Alright, Val.
Stay behind me!
Don't hold back!
Okay. Now I think we've done everything. Okay. We did our bit. We cleaned out the area. Wolves and Bogarts. Again, if you're lower level, 4th level, 5th level, 3rd level, these are really tough fights. But by coming here when I'm doing it, I'm just picking up free experience points. So it's a way to do it. It's not necessarily the best way. Now, I gotta go all the way back here? Wow, I gotta go all the way back here. I guess I gotta go all the way back here. We're gonna have to rest here along the road.
Adventures can wait.
Okay, let's rest. I only have one fish on a stick, so I'm gonna save that. I'm just gonna do a hearty meal. I don't have anything really.
I wonder, do mammoth lords have their own writing system? They must have much to tell.
The legends of my people are passed from generation to generation. If someone doesn't get into a legend, then he's a weakling, and there's nothing to talk about.
Oh, I haven't been using rations, have I? I'm wasting more time out here than I need to. Okay. Alright, it's time to pay her a visit. Alright, we can go back. Let's go back here, since we're right here. We gotta go talk to our Earline. That's true too. The best teamwork feats I've found is outflank. It's probably the single best one, so you can get 2 people with outflank on the same person. They have much better chances of hitting things. Oh, where are you, Arlene? You're over here. Send me over here. Run. Run, run, run. Hello, Knock Knock. Bye-bye, Knock Knock. Since I'm here, I can sell some stuff to Azuf, too. Hello, Arlene. Here we go. And looks at you with hesitation, almost fear. Greetings, Your Grace. You've come to fetch your order, right? So here's the thing. Yeah, I figured there was here's the thing. I sent the gemstones to my partner, as we agreed. Now it turns out it's not enough. He wants something else from the Stolen Lands. You see, magic artifact gatherers need extremely rare ingredients. At times, such as a unicorn's horn. These animals are rare, they don't come along very often, and many people consider killing them for their horns to be pretty bad. Because of their intelligence. You're not someone to be stopped by petty superstition, are you? Let's give me on a torn and a flash, and you're our best shot. No, I'm a good person here. If I was a wizard, maybe I might go the neutral evil route. But no. No, we're not going to do that. We were almost there. Too bad. So I don't need to worry about her anymore. Yep, I failed that, but I knew I was going to fail that. There's no way I'm going to do that. Alright, let's go back over here to this dude. I got some junk to sell him. Oh, I have armor. I was going to get rid of these two things because I'm not going to ever use those. Oh, I couldn't remember if everybody has one of these. This ring I'm going to get rid of. Okay, and then in here, we've got wolf pelts or something. We've got a manicore pelt and a bunch of wolf pelts. That's worth 5,000 gold. Oh, and this can go. What's this? And that can go. Coal, I don't need coal. I wonder, does he have edible moss? No, he has eggs, but he doesn't have edible moss. Interesting. Okay. I don't need this. Or an ashtray. Inkwell. I think I need a silver scale for anything. Yeah. Comb. Crystal balls really aren't good for anything except money. Same thing with the artificial flower. Another 300. Alright, then I'm gonna go over to Vertil here and sell off some of this magical stuff I found. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Okay, I've got armor here that I don't need. Bombardier's vest is good for what's his name? Possibly. Leather armor I don't need. Leather armor +2 versus the padded armor +3. Definitely padded armor +1 can go away. These two are a toss-up. I don't know what to do with those. Okay. This one we're going to change around. We're going to do in price. No, in descending order. Yeah, I want to leave these things alone. Shocked short sword. Keen curry. Short spear. Scimitar. Curry. Alright, so we don't need any of these. Oops, nope. I don't want to lose that. I only keep my ever-burning torch. I already have better kukuris than that. Better spears than that. Better scimitars. Better kukuri. Shock light sword. A short sword. What are you using, dear? That's a +2 one. Does a little more damage, but she's not in it for damage, and I don't have anybody that dual wields at this point. So there's no point to it. Let's just get rid of it. Get the money. Thinking of putting this on Knock Knock. Right? That I want to leave for, what's his name? Okay, I think that's it. We'll just take our 6,000 gold and leave. Okay. Let's do a quick inventory check. Knock Knock, what have you got on? Oh, you've got on Mithril Chain Shirt, armor class 5. Yeah, I guess. You have Mithril Chain Shirt +1. What do you have on? Chain Shirt +2, armor class 6. Gleaming Chain Shirt, armor class 6. You guys are fine. Alright, so that's nothing there. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing to see here. I guess I can sell these armors. I don't have anybody that needs them. Except maybe her, but she's got on bracers of armor class 4, which is as good as those things, and then she gets to wear these kinds of things. So, and he wears studded leather plus 2, which is armor class of 5. If he'd put on the bombardier's vest, he'd go down in armor class, but he would better with his bombs. I think we're going to put him in the bombardier's vest. So armor class goes down, but then we can work on getting him like a better ring or something. Some gloves or boots or something that'll help him with there. He has vast intelligence of plus 4. She doesn't have on anything, so she's going to get the vast intelligence plus 2 for now, just to help her stat line. Charisma plus 2. Huh, anybody needs charisma. Cause her spellbook is based on wisdom, right? Yeah, she's wisdom. He's intelligence. She's intelligence. These guys don't have spells. He's wisdom. Because he's got on... So his wisdom's already at plus 5. So if I get a wisdom plus 2, he'd be a plus 6, so that would work. But charisma doesn't really help him. I've run out of people. I don't have anybody that needs charisma. I did put a charisma 1 on her because that's her stat for her thing. Flat-footed and flanked targets. That's why they're having that on. She gets plus 1 when her and Valor on the same guy. She is actually a plus 5 instead of plus 4. He has on the wisdom thing, the plus 2 wisdom thing to help his stats. He's got a wisdom of plus 4. Lindsay needs charisma, but she's got a 4. And I have on a plus 2 wisdom. If we ever get another plus 4, it's going to go on me. Or if we get one that does multiples, I'll take that too. But what's my constitution down? Curse of feeble body. I got curse of feeble body somewhere? When did I get that curse? Missed that. Is that like a permanent thing? Because I have rested, so I haven't gotten rid of it. What's this? I hadn't noticed this before. Okay, Curse of feeble body permanent. I didn't realize I was down 2 constitution point. I don't suppose we have anybody that can remove that curse, huh? Do we have a remove curse scroll? I don't think we do. How much does a remove curse scroll cost with Arsuno? I don't think you can get rid of this. I think it's just something that's just game thing. It's only cast level 5. Scrolls of Greater Restoration is what you really want. Right? Damn. Alright, well, this is... I was not expecting this. Does it just go here and say use because we have a cleric standing next to us? Is that how I do this? I remember how this works. Okay, so we got rid of it. Okay. Alright, that was kind of important. Back on the road? You can take Erlene's quest, but it's really hard to find the unicorn and do anything to them. So I tend to not take her quest, unless I'm somebody like a wizard who's, you know, not really particular about anything. Yeah, we're just keep this group because we've got our meal on us still. For another 6 hours. We gotta keep going. Come on, come on, load up. Oh, the map was just here. There we go. Alright, we gotta go this way. And our meal's gonna go away here very soon, which means we're gonna probably want to rest very soon. Oh, something happened in the kingdom. What happened in the kingdom? Something happened, there's an event. The Truth of the Blade. A famous local priest of Caden is urging his subjects to settle their disputes through duels rather than court. Our youth are zealously following the dwarf's teaching. Justice and order in the region are under threat, and it's time to intervene. Well, either one's not going to do well here. So we need a 21. They're going to be able to add like 10 or 11 points. This is a problem. He's really not the best one for this. Still only a 65% chance, but we'll try it. I'll keep him busy for a couple weeks. Okay. Alright, I think somewhere in here we're going to have to rest. Oops, community. Wasn't there a... culture? Oh man, is it over on this side somewhere? Oh, I've already done it. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do arcane-wise. Alright, yeah, we're gonna start going slow here because we're gonna go through the mountains. Let's do one more, see when we get to our...
Adventures can wait.
Yep, we're gonna do a rest here. Alright, I think I'm going to use up my one fish on a stick.
Too bad I don't know how to paint. I'd like to draw you. Maybe a portrait or a caricature?
That's something new. I don't think anyone has ever drawn a caricature of me before. I think that's for the best.
Okay, so now we have to go up here. We go across. We come down. And if I remember right, you go this way. And you go into here first. Shallow Gulch is where I need to go because of this. Traveling through the hills of Nomen, we notice something worrisome. Crows circling the sky, much as they do upon spying a corpse to feast upon. Around us yet, clouds of smoke trailed into the sky as well. After noticing that, we stormed over there, rattling our weapons and shouting battle cries. He needs to roll a 5. I need to not roll a 1. Rattling our weapons and shouting battle cries. Well, get 120 experience points. We soon saw what attracted the crows. A dead horse lay in the ditch, one leg missing, and its carcass already picked by the scavengers. Near the horse was what looked to be the corpse of a former rider, a young man clad only in undergarments. The smoke was coming from a bonfire where a horse's leg was roasting. We saw no cooks, but judging by the footprints and the high-pitched streaks in the distant hills, the camp must have formerly belonged to goblins. They must have fled after hearing our shouts, leaving behind everything they'd scavenged from the body of the deceased, including a hefty coin pouch. Alas, in this backwater, coin proved to be of little use. Deciding not to pursue the goblins, we turned our attention to the body. Alas, the body laid before us belonged to none other than Tomen Hanbanki, a noble from Gralton, the one whose brother begged us to look for him. The letter in his jacket pocket, yellowed with rage, confirmed his identity. It was signed Mathian Hanbanki, a relative. All we could do was take the tragic news to his brother. Got a $1,636 Mathian Hagen's letters and 120 experience points. Okay. We're going to go back this way. I can't remember what's up this way. I go this way just to be sure. Okay, there's stuff all over the place out here.
May we have a moment of respite?
Crooked teeth. Okay. Okay, we got to rest again. That's not good, because we're kind of out of things that we can do to help us move.
You would like it in Absalom. It's a noisy city. Big.
I wish I could trade my homeland for Absalom. And you'd probably be happy in my quiet village. But now... oh well. Now we both have our home here, in the Stolen Lands.
Can't remember what was at Crooked Teeth. If there's something at Crooked Teeth I think I need to take care of. Just can't remember what it is. All right.
I'm listening.
Okay, so now they are getting out on us. He's gonna do that. I do a bark skin.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I will protect.
Confide in me.
I do what I must.
I can't remember. Maybe this is something in the later chapters. I can't remember if it's something I need to do now or if it's in later chapters that I'm supposed to be here. This might just be a random encounter I run into. If anything at all. Can't remember. It's been too long since I played Pathfinder at this stage to remember what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, there's a portal.
I'm off.
Just check all around, make sure that there's nothing out here. Alright, there's nothing here, but there's some nastiness going on inside the portal.
In due time.
Right? Yep, okay, we've got it all. So you go to the portal. We go through the portal. Can't remember what it is we fight here. There's something we need to find in here.
I'm there.
What's that?
It's a trap. It's a very nasty trap.
I see something.
Yeah, I know.
Anything else? Applause, please.
Stop. Look.
Would you look at that? Applause, please. Anything else?
Yep, find more traps. There's more traps in here. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's something up here. Something fairly nasty. Oak hide, poisonous manticore like tree. He's very, very nasty. Alright, let's go back this way. Let's not fight him right now.
Interesting.
Applause, please.
Follow if you dare.
There's a door there. Takes you somewhere. Into the cave. Into the portal. Did I want to go into the cave? I don't know where that cave is. I think that transports me someplace else. Do we want to try and take on this manticore? Everybody always likes to see me fight, right? Let's go see if I can get myself killed. We will quick save here just in case. Before I go up there. Let's do a quick save. Is that PF5? Just in case this is not a good idea. Which it probably isn't. We know he's there.
I am your shield.
Alright, Lindsay.
Adventures call to them.
Be there, Ormos.
Right here, my friend.
And put the fang on my dog. From Akvo. Alright, let's get everybody together. Move up a little bit.
I do what I must.
And
Keep your eyes open.
you start shooting.
I aim true.
This will be quick.
I know he has a lot of hit points. Aha, there's another one over there. Alright. You. How does she have angelic aspect? She can only do one thing. I was going to have her charge this one, but she can't charge it. Okay. So she can't charge. She could move up on this one. She could move up on this one. Neither one's going to go. This one's almost gone. She's going to move to this one. Lindsay, you've got to sing. Or better yet, cast a haste on us. We'll sing next time. We're going to need the haste. Akvo, can you finish this guy? Nope. Even with a haste, you can't get up there and hit him, huh? Okay. He's going to go... Alright, Akvo, you're going to go get in the way here. I cannot get up there and hit him. I got nothing. Well, I could do that. That'd be a waste of time. Nope, I just get up here, this side of it. You can't do much of anything. Let's take a pot shot.
You forced my hand.
I did 1 point of damage to it. Amiri, you're going to come up this way as well. Alright, Val. You're going to turn this off. And just hit him 4 times. Well, 1 time. He gets to hit back. Lindsay, sing. And take a pot shot.
Serves you right.
Akvo. Almost got him. I'm going to do an extra attack and stunning fist.
This will hurt.
Amiri! Oh, I forgot to rage you. You bit my wolf.
I grant you death.
Val?
Do not falter!
Lindsay, take a pot shot.
You deserved it.
Akvo? He's not dead yet. So we must have to hit him with like cold iron or something. So I'll go over and hit him.
You should have run.
There we go. All right. There's a cloak. A black fur cloak. What does a black fur cloak do? Black fur cloak. Plus 10 combat to all stealth checks and cold resistance 30. Plus 10 to stealth checks. Okay. There's one here. We didn't get anything. Didn't even get to skin him. Who's bad off? Probably Akvo. Right? Akvo bad off? Akvo's bad off. Alright, well, we'll have you do... Do it twice. Should have gotten Akvo back pretty much to full. Yep, okay.
Head on.
Alright, there's a thing over here that says go into the cave, so let's go into the cave. There's a door that says go into the cave. Go into the cave. Into the cave we go. Well, we still have our spells up. Now we're in a cave.
I'm there.
I think over here. Nothing down here. Alright, so there's a door over here. Outside. So we get to find out where this cave is. So here we go. Let's go outside. Now where are we? I have no idea. I'm in the other world again.
In due time.
There's a Thundervine. Let's not go in here. Let's go back in here. I don't want to be in this rainstorm. Door's up here, right? Let's go back this way. So, interesting place to be, but not really worthwhile at this point. We need to get moving along on our... where's our portal? Portal's down here. So we'll run back here and we'll get in there. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Yeah. Hour and a half. Alright, we got to get out of here. It is an interesting little encounter, but I'm kind of wasting precious important time. It'll come back in time. I can't remember. Does this... I think this just connects up to this. Oh, we'll fight the random encounter. They're usually not worth very much.
We will prevail.
Oh, man, you just gotta have it raining on me all the time. Pupper. Miss concealment.
Strike!
Cannot hide from me.
Onward! Be there, Ordos. Bring it! Don't hold back.
Something bothering you?
Yeah, it's just one of those bizarre little here, waste some time things. I thought it might have been useful, but nope, not really. Do have to get Aram up a level or two. I don't know how many levels I've missed with him. Alright, if I remember right, this just comes around the corner here like that. Yeah. Sourflow, that's where we were with the girls. Okay, so we need to get back down here. We're gonna try to run home. Because stuff's going on in my kingdom. I gotta get inside my kingdom here before I can do anything. Alright, what's going on in my kingdom? Still not in my kingdom, huh?
May we have a moment of respite?
How am I not in my kingdom? Alright, says I gotta rest.
Hey, Tristan. Want to arm wrestle? I bet I'll win 5 out of 5.
If you want to show everyone your strength, go wrestle a troll. At least his broken bones will heal quickly.
Am I in my kingdom yet? There I am. Okay, what's going on? Oh, honor and duty. She was successful. Community loyalty and relations. No awareness of tracking into the Mendev. Famous its war against the demons in the whirlwind. Many young men and women from our barony decided to join these defenders of Galarian, but this has sown discontent among the people. Many grumble at the influence these strangers have over the minds of our young. A noble advisor would assist the Mendevian agents, while an advisor indifferent to the ideals of chivalry would be inclined to throw them out. Greater purpose, to protect the whole world from the spawn of the whirlwind. The number of recruits that are joining the Crusaders is growing. The subjects praise the Baroness for her valiant heart. Okay. Rated man, he got away with this. Loyalty and divine. Good was driven from the region in disgrace. The local population of test bloody sacrifices and have given their full support to the authorities. No one's appreciated this more than the kind-hearted servants of nature who predict a bountiful harvest. Okay. Expert mountaineering. Kaliki is an expert in mountaineering. Her knowledge could be useful for us while traversing knowledge. Double movement speed on mountainous terrain. Yay! That means that's taking me like 9 days to get here. Okay. Okay, there's stuff with Aram. Joys of life. Okay, he's got to take care of that. Master of Pain. I don't have a good chance on this one at all, do I? 50-50. Lindsay. I mean, I'd really like to sick Octavia on the Master of Pain. That would be proper justice, right? Hang on a second. I think I'm going to have to promote somebody here. I'm going to have to waste a couple weeks. Alright. I need to go, like, waste 28 days doing stuff here. Let's get home. I got too much stuff to do. Because there's something for Aram that's a special quest, and I got to go in the other direction. I know what this quest is. And this happens all the time. Let's go to the throne room and get the Aram thing over. There you go, Aram. There you go. I'll take that letter to what's his name's thing. Here comes Aram. No! Aram appears in the doorway, loudly shouting down the corridor and trying to block a visitor's way. However, they don't budge, and finally the priest is pushed backwards into the room, shouting all the while. Away! Go away, I'm telling you. The Baroness isn't seeing anyone. She's busy and isn't here. It's not in? I came back specifically because of this. Rudrin Skedgy. Forgive me, respected harem, but I must speak to the Baroness. The young dwarf limps into the room. She doesn't look well. Her face is bruised, her armor crumpled, and her arm is dressed with rags, brown from dried blood. Nevertheless, she begins with a ceremony about Your Grace. My name is Rudrin, of the Skedgy clan, and I've come to beg your help. My kin are in grave. Aram erupted with indignation. How do you know my name? I was told of you by our leader, the Reverend Germold, Torag's paladin. He is hoping to meet you in person. He has so many questions for you. A dwarf who rejected Torag became a priest of Grotus, and now sits in an important position in the court of a baroness. Such tales are rare. Aram's face is exploding with red and white spots. He furiously grabs his beard. Torag's paladin? Torag is like Serious dwarven god of the forge, protection and strategy. That's why Ekin likes him, is because of the protection thing. And he wants to talk to me? What impudence! What shameless brazen... Although, Heron turns to you. You know, perhaps we should help them. I want to see this paladin with my own eyes and the trap he walked his congregation into. So what's the trouble you got into? Our ancestors, together with other clans, built a road here and a chain of fortresses along it. Unfortunately, they were forced to leave these lands, but now that you've established order here, we decided to return. Because of our clan's legacy, we found the entrance to the Adamantine Shield Fortress, but when we tried to enter, Ruin winces and touches her bandaged arm. When our ancestors left, they charmed the gate of the fortress and locked it with a key, which has long been kept safe by our clan as a relic. We brought it with us, but when we inserted it into the lock and turned, something incredible happened. Gate fell to ashes, and we saw that the lock was upon the chest of a huge golem, which attacked us immediately. I'm sure the creator of this golem prayed devoutly to Targ while he made it, never thinking for a moment that this piece of iron might someday turn on his own. How dwarvish. We managed to hide up on a hill, but we'd backed ourselves into a trap. The golem just stood below, waiting for us to come down. Two of us sacrificed our lives, distracting it to give me a chance to escape and find help. Please, save them. You are our only hope. And there we go. There's a throwback to Star Wars. You're our only hope. Yeah, what the heck. It's experience points. Fiddles is I would ask you if you would go to help them. Take me with you. I know it's folly to gloat, but I would see you with my own eyes, our proud guests from the Five Kings Mountains, caught in such a mess, and then send them home with my own tongue. I hope you will allow me this small pleasure. Yes, okay. Yes, I'm just warning you, this is no ordinary golem. He's made of adamantine. He's almost impossible to destroy, even with magical weapons, but if you wear it out for long enough in battle, it will collapse for a while to restore its strength. At that moment, you'll need to pull the key from its chest. If I know anything about mechanics, that should switch it off. And if you don't, Herm's glue the questions over unanswered silence. Okay, now I've got Boken. Unfazed, awkward silence. Boken searches through his bag for a while and finally pulls out a size of round package. Here you go, a little something from old Boken. Acid oil. If you ever need anything in particular, just let me know. If you're not sure, I'll come home and think of this. What can you craft me? Let's see if he'll make me an item. Very good, and if you want to buy anything else, just come around. Yeah, problem is you don't replenish your potions. Like you should. Okay, I've got all sorts of people giving me gifts. Sherelle, the half-elf, is clearly embarrassed to be in the palace. He shuffles his feet and bows shyly. Greetings, your grace. Here, I brought you something. The censor's robe. Cheryl bows and hands you a bundle. Thank you. I hope to see more of your punishment. Can I ask him for something? Let's see what kind of cape he can make, shall we? Oh, and about Morhalan. I reported his crimes to the guards. However, someone must have warned him. He escaped. His eyes and ears were everywhere. I'm afraid your personal warden is the only one who can find him. Sharon is shaken by righteous anger. I pray to Targ not to let him make more mischief than the guard before the guards find him, and I pray you don't let him go unpunished. Hunting for Morhalan. Okay, now I've got a new event. Now I've got a new event. Is that an event here? Okay, we did that. So it's not an event here. Other? Oh, hunting for Morhalan. 20 days? Keep him busy for 20 days. Okay, before I go to here, I'm gonna have to do some... I'm gonna have to level up Aram, because he wants to go on a trip, and he's not at full level. So let's go level up Aram. Sorry about this. I usually try not to do this until the end of the session, but he's just gonna keep going up as a cleric. I don't know what else to do with him. See, the low intelligence gives him so little things that this is all I can really do. Then he gets a feat. And he's the one that's going to close the fight. So I'm wondering if I should give him... What does he have here? He has heavy armor, spell penetration, steel soul, outflank, and toughness. And while he can channel positive energy, he can't be selective with it. And he can't pick selective channeling. So he could take... What was this? Oh, he already has outflank. And then I have him toughness. So he can go... I could just give him greater spell penetration. So what spells he does cast will get through. Weapon focus. What did he specialize in? I know he would pick one. I don't know what weapon he's using. Same thing with spell focus, right? Yeah. I think we're gonna go with... What was I gonna pick? We're just gonna go with greater spell penetration for him. And that's what he gets. And he's got new spells, so now I have to check his book. So now we have to go back to the book for Aram. He's got 2 removes, 2 blesses, cause, and the unbreakable heart. Okay. And he's got one of these and one of these, and several alignments, and inflict. He's got 2 of these, 2 resist energies. What else can he take here in 3rd level? Dispel magic? He has a dispel magic already. Let's take a searing light. Got a death ward, 2 protections, this, and freedom of movement. Yeah, flame strike, breath of life, subtle monster 5, and really nasty bone shatter. Okay, banshee blast. 1d4 for caster level. Saves half the damage. Any creature that fails its reflex from succeed or will save or become panicked for 1 round. Well, golems don't panic. Harm. Harm acts like a heal on an undead creature, but not on an undead creature. He can blow it up. And then blade barrier. It's one of the more fun ones. What can I take here? Out of your home plane. You hear the emotional effects. Spell secures 1d4 points of intelligent, wisdom, or charisma damage to all allies in the area. That's a nice one to have. Hellfire Ray doesn't hurt either. We're taking a Hellfire Ray and a harm. How's that sound? 1 creature within touch range. Banshee Blast. Just does things there. We'll try that. We'll swap between those 2. Alright, so Aram's got his thing. Now we're going to have to rest. Do I have stuff to go dump? Black fur cloak. Strength 2, strength 2, dexterity 2, dexterity 2. What's Aram got on? He's got on full plate, so he's at a 26 armor class. Got a mighty constitution. His dexterity's never going to be any good. He's got the best I can give him. Well, I can. Tristan, you're going to have to stay home this time, hon. Strength, dexterity, and constitution. He's got a curse of feeble body. How many people have curse of feeble body? Curse of feeble body is on everybody. We got cursed of feeble bodied, all of us. Okay, and resting doesn't want to cure that? Oh, man. Okay, we've got to go get ourselves some remove curse scrolls. See if we can get rid of this stuff. I thought it was just on me. Alright, I got to go buy some scrolls. Not what I was hoping to have to do. But we need to go get some scrolls here. Come over here to Hasuf. And then Censor's Robe. There's a 5th level wizard. Well, that's not bad. I can wear that. Leather armor +2, padded armor +2, studded leather +2. Let's get rid of those. Got the studded leather. What about weapons? Nope, I want to keep those 2 weapons. Magic items. I think I want to keep these for now. Alright, I get 2,000 from him. I'm going to go spend that. Over here on Arsenault. It's my time. Coming up on 2 hours. Okay. Arsenault's over here. Talk to you. I gotta buy like 5 of these, I guess. Remove curse. Oh, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive. Okay, now I have to go characters. Is this gonna work? Did that not work? Oh, Jesus. These aren't working, are they? It worked on her. Worked on him. Oh. Because they're not considered close to the cleric. Bloody heck. Alright. Back to the books. You're going to have to remove your own curse. What does remove curse? We're going to be resting a couple days here. Alright, let's see if he can get rid of a couple of these inventory-wise. Has Val gotten hers cleared up? No. Doesn't work. Damn it. So I've got 3 people that need to do it. Alright. Spell book for Tristan. 3rd level, you're just going to take a bunch of remove curses. I don't know how many I'm going to need. Alright, I've got to run back in here and go to rest so I can get him to get his remove curses. I think I have to go out on the map to do that too, don't I? Alright, to bed.
I'd do what I must.
Uh-oh. Nazriel, allow ceremonies. In accordance with the agreement, I brought you a gift which serves as payment for your protection. Sparkling helmet. Structure deal, that's commendable. Alright. Okay. I think we have to go out, don't we? Alright, let's check everybody and see who else might be affected. Who else has been out with me? Her? No, she can't be touched with con. His con's fine. Her con's fine. I don't care about his... Okay, everybody so far is fine. His con is fine. So we got Val. Miri's been fixed. Dog. He's been fixed. So Val's still down. Lindsay's still down, and he's still down. And I'm fixed. Okay. So we need to go out. I think we have to be in the world. I have to have everybody on the map to do it. So we got to run out here. I hate this nonsense. 2 hours and I'm doing silliness like this. Just leave. I'm coming right back. Just need to find a place to go to that I can be on the map. Come on. That's good enough. Enter, so we can cast these spells. Alright.
I'm listening.
You're going to cast Remove Curse on yourself. Spells, okay. Then you're going to cast it on her. Spells that, and then it's Lindsay, right? Okay. Just to be sure. His constitution's okay. My constitution's okay. Dog's constitution's okay. 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 Right? Everything's green. Everything's green. That's what I want to see. Okay. Everybody together, get back out. Such a pain. Alright, we gotta go back here because I gotta actually swap out Tristan for Aram. Enter. Does it really matter? You know something? I think I'm going to go into the throne room. So next week, I'm going to cut it short here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I see someone has joined me. I have to go run and do something real quick. So I will be back, but we're just going to leave it sitting here in the throne room for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to take care of the dogs. Sorry about that. For those of you that might have been here, there was that little bit of a wait. Alright, characters. Fuck, let's get you back to your normal level 3s. What does he take? He takes 2 of these. And then he takes... I know he takes at least 1 summon monster. A delay poison. What else was I taking with him? Oh, I think I'm going to switch him up. We're going to take 2 delay poisons. Okay. That's what we'll do with him for now. But he's not coming with us on this little jaunt anyway, so... Alright, back out here. Just needed to be in a good place to have a pause, not have you think I was really doing anything. No, we want to go... What does I need to do out here? Oh, I gotta go talk to the guy in the tavern. Because I've got his letter. Right? Where's this guy? Erst and Becky. Here you go, dude. Your brother is dead. I found this letter on his body. Is that so? My poor father won't be able to cope with such a loss. What have you done, brother? And for what? After reading the letter, Ernst sighs bitterly. Shakes his head in his face. So that's how it all started. My brother found our great-grandfather's letter in the family archives, and he decided to follow his example. And most unfortunately, he did. We lost the letter. Means that I'm the heir of the title now, but this doesn't give me the tiniest trifle of joy. Believe me. Well, I'll have to stay in your capital for a while. If during your travels you happen to find yourself in this ill-fated tomb, do me a favor and tell me what 2 Henvanki daredevils died for. Tell me about your great-grandfather? This one of our family was dealing with some kind of entities, but best idea was to leave his family's estate, his wife and his children in the care of his brother, and go off treasure hunting with a group of daredevils of the same kind. Let's say no one has seen him since. Unfortunately, stories like this aren't unusual in our family. Stories about the exploits of my great-grandfather have become legends. The bards praise his courage. Too bad no one wrote any songs about his widow and everything the poor woman had to endure. See what I can do. I know that there's a tomb along the way that I can get more information for him. This keeps him in the capital. There's another tomb up that way that I can go deal with. Okay. So I take care of this. We're going to go take care of Aram's trip here. And then next time, hopefully we can start on the stuff for real. Let's just leave. Sorry, my boyfriend. I gotta take this grumbly old dwarf with me. Oh, what did I do that for? I don't want to exit. I want to accept. No, I didn't change him. Oh, no, no, no. Damn, damn, damn. Go back in. It's such a pain. Such a pain to change things. Go back here. So go back out. You're out. You're in. Accept. Okay. Because we gotta have the dwarf to go do this. And we have to go to... Where the hell did we have to go? Lost Dwarven Fortress. So what we're going to do... And this is one of the reasons why you want to do this. Oh, that's the other thing I need to check on pretty soon. Like I click here and it says teleport. And I can teleport up to Tazelford. And I save all that travel time. Now I just have to travel south from Tazelford. Oh, do I have to go across the river there? I have to go across the river here. Damn it. I'm so dumb. Just wasted some time. We travel south. And then we travel south again. And do I want to take a rest before I go in there? I think we're going to go ahead and do a rest. I'm going to save some time by using rations. Is this the one? Chocolate ice cream. Plus 3 on all skill checks for a day. That's what we're going to do. Oops.
constantly talk about the end of times, that we'll all die. Don't you ever just want to have some fun?
I have fun when I watch your futile attempts to avoid the inevitable. It's truly funny.
Alright, we're gonna go to the Dwarven Fortress and see if we can do this. I remember this was very annoying to have to do this. Because we're like standing right here and we gotta move forward. Before we go anywhere, we still wanna put these up.
Anything is possible.
I have to put up my bark skin.
Be on guard.
And he puts up this. Put this on Akbo. If I remember right, I need to do this too. And of course, it's going to be raining. It just... Dang it. They always have to do raining. It really gets me PO'd that I can't... There's the golem. He's like impervious to everything. Staring up at the dwarves. Yes. In the middle of a rainstorm, so none of my stuff's gonna work. Ticks me off. So I wanted to hit this big iron golem and blow him up, huh?
Life ends here.
Alright, are you done? Jeez. Alright.
Tear them apart!
And I know nothing about him. I didn't make any of my die rolls. Okay. Can't get anywhere. Only moving 30 feet. She can't charge far enough. So she's just gonna move over to this side because of the rain. Dog, you can't get up there either. So just move over to this side. I have the same problem. I can't get there fast enough. Ekin, you can get off a few shots.
Nowhere to run.
Need 20s to hit him. Even with your enhancements. Lindsay. You can only do one thing, huh? Go ahead and haste us all. Aram. Val. Okay, Amiri, now you can rage up. And hit him as many times as you can. Reduced. Okay. So, he's got... Because he's got reduction adamantine. Right? Akbo, you don't really stand a chance, but try and trip him. Miss. I am going to only get one attack in. So I might as well bless first. Need every hit point plus we can get. And I'm just going to move over here. Ekin, you don't have a lot of good shots here. Damn it! That's not what I wanted to do. Concealment. Come on.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
I think you need to move here. Try and hit him with a Hellfire. He missed. He's immune, okay. He's immune to most magic, that's true. Oh, Val, you're not going to have a good chance of hitting him.
Stay behind me.
Critical hit. Not doing very much damage. Akpo? Got a little bit of damage in there. Me. Am I going to get multiple attacks in here? Do this. I'm going to do that. There we go.
This will hurt.
Did a fair amount of damage. Unfortunately, you're not doing real well here. Undead creatures. It's his standard action. I should have done that last turn. He needs like 20s to hit.
I dread you dead.
All shots, all missed. Turn that off. Those aren't worth it. Lindsay. Best that you can hope to do right now. So we've got everybody hasted, right? Damn it. Yeah, everybody's got haste on. You've good hope to everybody. It's not gonna go down for a hold monster. Try an ear-piercing scream? He's immune to ear-piercing scream. Okay, that won't work. Aram, come up and just...
Repent.
Val?
Let us strike as one.
Wow. Alright, he's gonna kill Amiri here. Yep. One dead Amiri. Akbo? Take it apart. Why does he get to go again? Ground freezes. Inside it, something vibrates in harmony, and the dents left by your weapons quickly repair. Approaches a metal monster, examines it from head to toe, an invincible idol made of indestructible metal, another proof of our empty pride. Every master wishes to create something that will outlive them, but why? So that their creation will live on a short while before returning to dust with the rest of the universe? Ah, masters, masters. Aaron pulls the key. To his surprise, the whole lock comes out of the golem's body, along with the key. As Aram stands amazed, the monster falls to pieces, as for made of the strongest metal in the world, but of rotten wood. Oh, wow! This is a Miri. Oh, wow, adamantine with your bare hands? You're a beast! Spill it! When did you get so strong? Are you even lifting weights at night instead of praying? I love a Miri. I'd love to hear the voice actress do that particular line, because I think she would have done it really justice. Here come the dudes. Hail to Baroness Fiona, saved we're on Tor. Praise Torag. No, let's not praise Torag. We don't like Torag. Jarmuld Sketchy. One of the dwarves, clearly their leader, a gray-haired man with a massive symbol of Torag around his neck. I don't know. Who are you? Who are you? Where's you, Ambassador? Forgive me, your grace. Surprise me, and lose all my manners. My name is Darwin, Company Paladin of Torag, and the leader of this group. On behalf of the whole clan, I thank you for your help. I was trying to get the sound to go away, but it didn't work. I couldn't bow to the Paladin. May the Father of Creation never leave you. May he bless you, my son. Then you must be Haram, the priest of Grotus. I've heard a lot about you and the usual path you've taken. I would like to speak with you. You would like? Well, I wouldn't like to even see you. We have nothing to discuss. This is just what I need. Listen to another sermon about Torag's greatness. Paladin replies to Haram's indignation with a humble bow. I am not so arrogant as to preach to a priest. Your faith is your choice. I'm not one to question it. I only want to know more about your spiritual journey. In response, Haram only sniffs with contempt. Haram, you've broken metal with your bare hands before. What? When did that happen, Fiona? Ah, wait. Are you talking about the anvil? Yes, I did do that. But why? I asked Grotus what it meant, but received no answer. Haram eventually wraps his beard around his finger. Anyway, are you safe now? Yes, Your Grace. May Torag bless the soil we walk upon. Will you saved us? The Skidgy clan is in your debt. Alas, we have no treasure to reward you for your kind aid. This is only temporary. Believe me, when we find a way inside the fortress and recover the legacy of our ancestors, you'll see that no one can accuse Sketchy clan of stinginess. There's going to be Haram going off. Sneers bitterly. Look at them, Fiona. Here they are, true children of Torag, greedy, conceited, unable to see beyond their own noses. They barely escaped death, and there they are, diving into its maw again, blinded by the glitter of imaginary treasures. I contemplated making them leave, but let us allow them to stay and continue what they are doing. If they are in such a hurry to dig their own graves, let us not interfere. Thank you. I see you have no love for your people or our God. No, don't be so quick to frown. I have no wish to preach to you, but I believe you said you broke the unbreakable with your bare hands. Please tell me about this. I think I have an idea what power lies within you. Searing palm. Voice sounds dull and lifeless. The magic anvil in the desolate bronze shield fortress. Desecrated by trolls. It was destroyed by my fist as if it were made of sand or wood that had rotted from within and only waited to be touched to fall to dust. Jarman pensively holds his hand upon Torg's hammer, which hangs about his neck. Could it be? Alright, out with it. What are you talking about? The touch of the Unmaker. This is a rare, very rare gift from the gods. It happens once in a generation. I can't say who grants it. Perhaps Torag, perhaps Grotus, or perhaps it comes from some other source we know nothing about. It is the power to give death to things which live on beyond their proper time. Ill things created with a flaw like this golem, desecrated like the anvil. They were both creations of dwarven hands that beg for death but must continue to exist. A dwarf blessed by the touch of the Unmaker can put an end to their suffering. Nonsense, I've never heard of this. If Grotus granted me this power, why do I have to find out about it from some paladin of a traitor god? The god of helplessness and cowardice. Gift of the gods? By Grotus, you prove it, or you admit you're lying. The stream of insults raining down from him from Haram. When the latter finally spent his breath, yes, I can prove it. How can you prove your words? Touch of the Unmaker is not the only power to destroy. He can take the heart from an item, all the love and effort put into its maker. By the mercy of Torag, strike the golem once more, complete the unmaking, and show us its heart. Oh, look! We've got an item. He takes it. We now have an item. Aram looks gloomily at the quiet golem and then shrugs and smashes it with his fist. The golem falls to fragments with a pitiful clink. Leaning down to search the pieces, takes hold of a shimmering blue jewel. He examines it, then turns to you. The priest's face is sad and baffled. Excuse me. I gotta get a drink. I'm talking too much. He examines it, then turns to you. The priest's face is sad and baffled. There, a gift from Torag. Be damned. So what's next? What do I do with it now? Give him the heart of the anvil. If these are Torag's things, give them to his servant. If it's a gift from Torag, then give it to his servant. You owe nothing to anyone, especially to Torag and a servant. I want to do this one. Give Aram the heart of the anvil. If these are Torag's things, give them to his servant. Heart of the anvil and heart of the golem. Thank you for telling me of my gift, Armel, but do not expect it will reconcile me with Torag, or with my people. If you find a way to make good use of it, fine. If not, it doesn't matter. You can keep looking for the entrance or go back to your mountains. I care not. Lowers his head. Thank you, Aram. I will make good use of this gift. I am sorry that everything turned out the way it did, but I respect your decision and won't try to convince you. Farewell. Aram turns to you. Gifts from the gods, curses from the gods. I'm starting to think it's the same thing. Thank you for coming here with me. I probably wouldn't have even talked to this German on my own, but now I have much to contemplate. Let us go, Fiona. So let's continue to do as they will. Can we leave now? I can't remember if there's anything in here. I don't think there's any treasure here. Right? There's nothing here but this story plot thing. Oh, come on, you guys. I'm pretty sure I have to come back here before too long. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't know why everybody's moving so slow. I'm not carrying anything. Oh, it's the weather. Okay. Oh, there is something over here. I missed it. Look, Ma. You can tell who's got the speed boost. We get a Dwarven War Axe. +3. Cold Iron Dwarven War Axe. +3. That's good for Aram. I think Aram can actually use that, can he? We gotta get back to town and get Amiri fixed up.
I can't use it.
Why? You're allowed to use Dwarven weapons. You have the ability to use Dwarven weapons because you're a dwarf. Exotic or not, it's a Dwarven War Axe. Dwarves are supposed to be able to use Dwarven weapons. Game is broken. Dwarves are present with battle axes, heavy picks, and warhammers, and treat any weapon with the word Dwarven in its name as a martial. Oh, as a martial weapon, and he doesn't have martial weapons. Okay, so if I get martial weapons, he can use it. Okay, he's got it. That's his next feat, 2 levels from now. All right, let's get us out of this place. Lightning and everything. That's right. He's got to take martial weapons proficiency. Something to remember when you're popping up. Aram, especially if you're going to use him as your general cleric. You want to make sure you give him martial weapons so that when he gets those exotic dwarven whatevers, he can actually use them. He can use that +3 war axe, which, you know, is kind of important.
due time.
And let's run back up to the town so we can teleport back home and rest so that we can get Amiri back to being full. So, teleport. Travel up there. It takes us a long time. Zoom, 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 zoom. And we're going to teleport back to home. And then we're going to go in. And you can actually get those teleports in like all your villages as soon as you get your stats up to a certain level. We're just going to have to go rest. Nothing's going on there. I'm going to put that in my war chest. +2 dodge bonus to AC and ability to cast a spell magic twice per day as a 5th level wizard. Dodge bonus. Would that help me? If I put that on? Oh, that gives me an armor class of 30. Yeah, I'm going to wear that for now. Till I find a monk's robe. I don't think we have any gloves that will help me, right? Anybody wearing any gloves that I could use? I mean, she's got on the trap swingers gloves, which I'll take. I don't think anybody else has on any gloves. No gauntlets. We haven't found very many gauntlets. Oh yeah, he's got the manticore gauntlets, right? +4 enhancement to strength and +2 bonus on attack and damage rolls, 1 hour attacks. That's why he can wear just a constitution belt, because he gets the strength bonus from the gloves. Right, okay. She doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. She doesn't have any. Knock Knock doesn't have any. Girls don't have any gloves. There's just not a lot of gloves. Alright, when we go on to the next part of the adventure, we're going to take back our buddy, but we gotta go rest. We need to check the spell books, right? Did I set his spell book back? Kind of important that I have his spell book right. 3, 1, and 2 of those. He has 2 of those, 2 alignments, Blessing of Life and Courage, and a spell. No, that's a regular delay poison. It's got the Scorching Ray. Insight bonus equal to 1/2 your caster level, so 5. On perception checks, and for him, his perception is 17, so he'd be a 22 perception. Might be something to take instead of this. We'll keep that. Here I was taking 2 of these and 2 of those. Okay, that's the ones I had to reset, right? It's got 2 summons and 2 protections from energy. A summons and a couple of things to fight back with, and then a heal, chains of light, and a summon. Okay, yeah, that's my Tristan. That's a pretty good mix. All right, let's go over here to my room. Go to my room. I have to rest. I have to rest to get Amiri back to being Amiri. I was actually kind of hoping it would pick on Val, because that would have worked out much better for me. Val's much harder for people to hit. Okay. What's my time? 2:35. Dang nabbit, we're going to have to wait till next time. Let's take a quick look at the journal. He wants me to... There's more to learn about him. We've got to go down this. A bloody craft. We have to kind of find this bloody bugger. This is always bad, no matter what you do with the Mendev people, they're a problem. That also, by the way, that's a lead into the follow-up game. Mendev and all that, that's all part of the World Wound. That's all part of the Wrath of the Righteous. All right, so I have to go find this guy. Okay. And I think I have that going on, right? I have him actually doing that right now. Yeah, 17 days till he gets there. Defenders of the Land. No. Open a hospital would be nice, but I just... It's like... How many days does it take? It's 20 days to solve that. I don't know that I would get it done. What's my ability here? I need 2 more points of arcane somewhere. And nothing's come up for her to be able to do an arcane thing. So I think... If I spend 14 days doing this and this, I'm gonna get all these things done. Except for his. I know I won't be able to do anything with him for a while. Treasurer will let anybody else coming through make us more money. That would put us down to about 196 days. Getting a little close there. $196, $184. Then we'd have to go after it full tilt. I think we're going to support the treasurer. He's not doing anything right now. We're going to do this before we leave. Going to get a whole bunch of events. Okay, so we ranked him up. Truth of the Blade, we were successful. We got Loyalty and Divine. Masters of Pain, she was Triumph, Loyalty and Relations. And the Joys of Life, Culture. And now we have 8 new events. Treasurer requests my attention. Brevin Envoy awaits. Goblin Acquaintance causing a ruckus. It's Knock Knock. Redemption. River Crysters. Freed Swords. It's an opportunity. Undead Sightings, that's a problem. And River Gold is an opportunity. Paper People is an opportunity. I'm going to ignore that. Okay, so this is, he needs to talk to me, a Brevin Envoy. So there's 2 talkies, 3 talkies. That's an opportunity. This is a problem. Once again, I can't use my, why can't I use my... The trickster deal with the tricksters. There's an opportunity. This is undead sightings. It's a 21, so we're going to send the general after that one. All right, and then we got to go back. We're gonna set this off. We're gonna close this out with these 3 things here because these are gonna set up a couple of things that we have to do, especially Knock Knock. I was hoping Knock Knock wouldn't show up this fast, but I guess I'm out of luck. I really need to get on the road to doing the real deal. But okay, we're gonna go back to our throne room and we're gonna have some cutscenes and we're gonna put in a cut. So here we go, cutscenes. Chandra Murray, Baroness, you must intervene immediately. Enemy Bellavera, one of the King Already's favorite artists, is singing in Tour Main Square right now. In Tour Main Square? Songs are far from innocent. They can plant dangerous ideas in your subject's heads. Who is this broad? Among the most talented bards of Patax. Well, that doesn't say anything. But more importantly, she's one of King Already's most favorite singers. Anything that she sings can most certainly promote his agenda. Alright, well, Total Square. There's an event here. I have to go there, and then I have to go back and deal with the other 2 people. Come on. Should have done with the other 2 people first. So we'd only make this trip once. Do I get to do anything? Animate Bellavera, the charming bard protector, stands before you with a lute in her hand, surrounded by a crowd of the capital citizens. In the moment she notices you and blows you a kiss. Guards, put into this illegal gathering immediately. That's lawful. What's going on here? Gives you one sorry, Your Grace. You're subject to matters of war and state, but someone has to think about spiritual matters as well. None of the river kingdoms can match Patax in the fields of art. Who better than our bards and artists to bring the gift of song to the people of young barony? Lindsay? Lindsay blushes. Maestro Bellavera, I'm so happy to see you here, but why are your songs so cruel? Our esteemed Pataxian guest should be more moderate in singing the praises of her sovereign, let alone the songs hinting at the life of King Noleski and his unwillingness to marry. The alliance between our barony and Baronor is invaluable, and it mustn't be put into question by offending the royal person from House Sertova. Okay, I don't get... I don't get a lawful good. There's no lawful good to this. We'll go lawful neutral. I'm just a humble bard. My songs are just an innocent way to make people smile and lighten their moods. Although, if someone feels offended by my show, that someone can always demand satisfaction from me at the Rushlight Tournament in Patax. It's an honest competition, words against words, talent against talent. That's the place where one may demonstrate his or her prowess. What is this? No, this is one of the greatest Pataxian traditions. That's because it's in Patax. I don't know anything about Patax, and I don't want to. Once every few years, the king announces the date of the tournament. We greet guests from all around the river kingdoms. On the banks of the Rushlight River, the whole day of the tournament was filled with mirth and the spirit of competition. Everyone has a chance to prove themselves. Fighters, archers, singers, storytellers, and even fans among strong drinks. The ring competition is an important part of the program. I will think about your offer. I still hope to see you again in Patax. Until we meet again, Your Grace. Go away. I'm more interested in chasing Tristan, not your stupid tournaments. I got 2 more cutscenes to do. Trying to end this up. I'm already at 2 hours and 44 minutes, and I got to get these cutscenes in so we can start with stuff next time. So here's my treasurer. Fiona, it's time we discuss one of the gravest problems of the River Kingdoms, piracy and all the crimes which accompany it. You see, for decades, the illegal trade of stolen goods flowed among the criminals and corrupt merchants of these lands. Now that we have guards in the harbors and along the roads, its illegal traffic is slowed, but only somewhat. Someone else might suggest you take advantage of the situation, simply collect your fees, and don't ask too many questions about the blood these goods were soaked in. But as a traveler far and wide, experience has taught me that the real wealth only gathers where there's no robbery or smuggling. The major trade unions won't want to deal with one who promotes piracy. I warn against tolerating things as they now stand. Establish proper customs in your harbor and hunt down these lawless captains. Show the trade must be put to an end. I command an establishment of proper customs. Choice effects. 2 community, 2 relations, 2 stability, and I get customs. Leave things as they are. Order our guards to stay away from the captains carrying suspicious cargo. You get -2 community, +4 economy, and -2 stability. I don't want -2 stability. Well, this sounds like the lawful good thing to do, right? So we should put it into the illegal trade of stolen goods in these lands. But music to my ears. You heed my advice. Proving that my labors to elevate this territory have not been wasted. I shall endeavor to my next book to explain how important it is for every wise advisor to work with a leader who knows better than to interfere. Arrogant little. Okay, I'll be nice. Now we've got Jod. Keston, your grace, costs politely. The goblin, the one you found, has asked to see you. He claims you are in need of training? I think he is rather in need of a bath, several. He helped us against the goblin tribes. I think I should return the favor. That's lawful good. I don't get to do lawful good things very often, so I'm just not going to look away about the rest of them. Tell him I wait him in the dungeon, and when he enters a cell, shackle him there. He has served his purpose. Have the guards take him and execute him. No, lawful good. I don't get to do lawful good very often. Here, knock knock. Hello, knock knock. Knock knock strides in as best as his short range commands, then his gait slows and stops as he takes in the throne room. His eyes and ears swivel independently, as if trying to take every direction in at once. After scanning the area around him, he looks upward and squints as if uncertain if there's a ceiling above him or not. He stands still, swaying slightly, eyes fixed on the ceiling. Others in the throne room are disdainfully silent. Some wrinkle their nose and take a step back. Some of the guards' hands fall into the hilt of their blades. I performed a lawful good action. Yay. Knock knock's head snaps down, and seeing you, he gives a sickle grin, his eyes gleaming. Sidekick? Almost didn't see you among all the Longshanks. He frowns at your throne, then cocks his head, confused. Am I in my chair? There's a light chuckle from someone in the room, quickly silenced. Took a while to find way here. Knock knock glances around. But now here to take rightful place, be a hero, and show you how to be a hero. He nods sharply, looks, and hooks his fingers in his belt. I can help, like before, side by side. Big hero. He points to himself and not big hero. He pauses. You need it. How can you help? Actually, Your Grace, if you're considering accepting assistance from this knock knock, wraps around with his heel twice for emphasis, then winces. Keston frowns. If this knock knock truly wishes to be of help, and is one goblins might listen to, there have been sightings of goblins near Oleg's, possibly dispossessed by our recent encounter. Massacre, knock knock corrects brightly. Chop them all up except those who ran fast. New tribe probably have very long legs, very hard to catch. His eyes alight and he grins. But not for me. I can round them up. But, he frowns again, but unless they were still being chased, it's not like them to keep moving. Tires went out. They'd better stay in the capital like knock knock. Even if, he wrinkles his nose, it smelled bad here. Ah yes, Oleg has sent word of these goblins via courier, but he had been reluctant to leave in the case they raid the post in his absence. Apparently, they've been quite diligent in trying to raid his storeroom. If your goblin ally could deal with them... Keeps you out of here, go attend to it. I'm doing it. How I should handle it. We'll go. It's amusing. Do we go now? Wait, no, this is a mission for you. A hero grows on his own and through his accomplishment. Maybe wise if I shepherded or accompanied you. Next, man rags fluid, interrupted by noticing something on his wrist, which he rubs away with a frown. As you command, as hero, he rubs his wrist again and grunts. We'll go. Lead to post. Knock, knock, follow. Okay. Are we done? I think we're done. I think we're done. Nope. Mim? Mim Wobbleganger. Gander. Goldsmith's face shines. Your Grace, please accept this humble gift as a token of my deep affection and respect. And whatever else the rules tell me I'm supposed to say. I very much hope you like it. I worked hard on it. A thorny ring. Great, I can't wait to see what you can do with this. Yeah, I won't disappoint you. And who's this? Is this Cheryl? No, Chemo. Balzar in your broad smile and listen, he's ready. I brought you something. Will of the Disciple. Okay. What can he make me? Make me arrows. I like arrows. Mr. God, please come and talk to me. I have something to ask you, something personal. Yep. Red as lobster, Kimmy leaves the throne. Okay, here's another one. Another quest in the book. Mim again? Greetings, Miss Face Sessions. The trade in your barony is so lively that I'm literally reflecting the commissions. That's splendid. The more interesting the challenge, the better. Finally, I've labored long on a special present for you, Your Grace. Mim is the best, isn't she? Received Frozen Shout. How many gifts are you going to give me, Mim? I've only been here a couple of weeks. Okay. So, as a quick recap, in our journal, we now have Knock Knock and the Trouble with Goblins. We've got Affairs of the Heart with Chemo. I got to do this. It's going to show up. This is going to take a few days for what's-his-name to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Knock Knock thing. I'm going to do the Affairs of the Heart thing with Chemo. Probably do that one first. And then we'll go to Oleg's Tavern and do Knock Knock's thing. And after we do those couple of days things, this should have been done by Keston. And then we'll have to do something there. And then we should be kind of completed and be able to go off and start trying to do some of the main quest line here. This happens in this part of the thing. Do not be discouraged by all these things popping up and saying, oh, I don't have time to do them. You do. Okay? I might even in the next session, depending on how quickly I get done with these other things, I might even try and take one more shot at the Just Reward. Since I have a scroll of greater invisibility, with the rings and the potions of heroism and all that kind of stuff that I have going for me right now. And the fact that I'm an armor class 30 means I might actually be able to survive it and get out of the problem. So I might try that one more time and see if it works. Okay? So that's the plan for next week. Trying to clean up this one. This one should come to fruition. And this one. And then we'll try and actually go do the Just Reward one and see if we can kind of clean up our back door. And then 196 days. That'll put us probably down around 180 something days. Like 88, 89. Probably take us 6-7 days to do all those. And then we will try to head out on the path to where we really need to get to. I do know I'm going to have to do something with Mim going up a mountain. That's going to show up here, but I can't remember. I think it shows up after I do Varnhold. I can't remember if it shows up before. I might look in the wiki and see when her thing is timed based on Ancient Curse Part 4. The timelines in the wiki that I use, fandom wiki, are all based on AAC, so Ancient Curse. And then it's like AAC 4, AAC 3. So AAC 4, it tells you how many days before that certain events will happen, so that you can kind of gauge when you need to be where. And it makes your life a lot easier. So do not be afraid to use the wiki for that if you're just trying to get through things and not feel like you're overwhelmed with, oh God, do I have to do this right now? Or if you've got like 20 days to do affairs, like this one says, no, not this one. Where is it? Bloody Craft. You have 102 days to get it done. It does take 20 days to do it. I had him free, so I went ahead and got that part done. And I believe there's another there's like a side quest thing that I have to go corner this guy and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what it's all about. It's just kind of getting through all these little side quests on your way to doing the big one. The side quests are important because they will do wonders for getting you really close to this spot. So that early on in the mainline quest, you'll actually pop to 12th level, which is important. For the end of the quest, you really want to be up at least 12th level. There's a way you can sneak yourself up to 13th. It's even better, but that's really hard to do unless you like hit every quest and get all the maximum experience points, which I have not done. So anyway, if you like what you see, folks, go ahead and hit the like button. Leave me comments on what you like about my streaming. I do notice that I have, 1 or 2 people drop in to see what I'm doing, And most people are watching this after the fact. So if you like to see the streams after the fact, let me know. If you'd rather see me do more structured, video breaks, like every half hour or so, and break it up into subsections, let me know about that too. I kind of I'm practicing doing my my streaming to see how long I can do things and so on and so forth. This one took me up to about 3 hours, but then again, this last 25 minutes has just been doing shenanigans around the throne room here. So I do try to keep the videos to about 2 to 2.5 hours when I can. This one just kind of ran over because I ended up with a whole bunch of cutscenes and things like that. All right. If you really like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell so you'll be notified when I upload various streams and videos. I'm doing a controlled video first time playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I've not read the wikis and things for that. Unless I get to a specific problem that I just can't get through, then I go and I read that specific, like a puzzle or something, how to fix it. I also have one going of Rogue Trader by Owlcat Games. Same people who made this one. Set in a Warhammer 40k, grimdark science fiction future. Same thing, I'm not reading the wikis and stuff to try and figure out how to do things. I'm just like, okay, what do I do now? I also have a Battletech and a Kenshi series that have kind of stalled out because I just don't have time to do everything. And then I'm doing this one on Saturday mornings with streams. So some of those others, Battletech's going to have a few more coming out. I'm probably going to try and sneak in a couple of Kenshi videos because I'm getting into a big boss fight, which is what people really kind of like to see happen in that one. So if you're interested in any of those games, check out my channel. Go ahead and look up some of those videos, see if you like what you see there. And I will see you next week for more adventures of Fiona. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe,